The 10 most beautiful places in the world. Shortlisting the 10 most beautiful places in the world is certainly not easy. Visiting all places that planet has to offer could take a lifetime, possibly more. However, we've shortlisted a few attractions that should always be close to the top of your bucket list. Each destination is an experience to be savored, a moment you're sure to cherish throughout your life. 1. Cappadocia, Turkey. Cappadocia is a living example of just how odd yet beautiful nature can be. It presents a fantasy-like landscape, which looks like it's been plucked out of a fairy tale, alien-like hills and boulders that seem as if they've been transported from another planet. The humans who once lived here used the area's soft stone to create underground shelters, leaving all kinds of weird architectural wonders in their wake. The lunar landscape is stunning on its own, but the countless hot air balloons that fill up the sky with shades of red, yellow, orange and cream simply take its beauty to the next level. 2. Whitehaven Beach, Australia. It's easy to see why the Whitehaven Beach ranks among the most photographed beaches in the world. The magnificent 7-kilometer stretch of white sand that feels like your own private slice of heaven presents an aura of peace and serenity, letting you experience relaxation at its very best. The beach is accessible via boat from Hamilton Island and the ports of Chute Harbour and Airlie Beach. 3. The Fairy Pools, Isle of Skye, Scotland. You might suddenly start believing in fairies the moment your eyes fall on the fairy pool. An ethereal oasis that bewitches visitors with its crystal-clear water, picture-perfect scenery and magical atmosphere. The waters are freezing, but if you're searching for wild swimming adventures, it truly doesn't get better than this. 4. Grand Canyon National Park, USA. It's one of the most magical destinations on the planet. Considered to rank among one of the top 7 wonders of the world, this fascinating piece of art feels strikingly familiar, yet entirely unique. Its sheer size leaves you speechless, and visiting the canyon during sunrise or sunset leaves you mesmerized because the scenery on display is so serene, so beautiful, so pure. 5. Huacachina, Peru. Stunning desert oasis that leaves you mesmerized with its raw beauty and fantastical legends. Think of yourself sitting on a huge sand dune enjoying breathtaking sunset views as the landscape reveals vivid colors of red and yellow all around you. Right in front of you lies a dreamy oasis which looks like a still from one of those Arabian Nights movies, dotted with palm trees, covered with rustic hotels that offer the very best of luxury. 6. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. The largest salt mine in the world is also one of its most beautiful wonders. Salar de Uyuni looks like one of those fantasy-like paintings of the Renaissance era, but it proudly stands as one of the most stunning spectacles of South America. The sheer beauty of this vast desert leaves you speechless, and the strange islands that form in a sea of salt present an unforgettable. 7. PLITVICE Lakes National Park, Croatia. This mesmerizing park is the largest national park in the country and is most famous for its 16 crystalline lakes that join one another through a series of cascades and waterfalls. You explore the park via 18 km of wooden pathways and footbridges that snake their way around the edges and across the waterfalls to offer unparalleled views of the area. 8. Milford Sound, New Zealand. Sydney Opera House, Waitomo Caves, Great Barrier Reef, Sydney Harbour Bridge. You have all kinds of attractions to keep you company while on tour to Australia and New Zealand. However, the moment you visit Milford Sound, everything else pales in view. This 1,692 meters high mountainous fjord is where you see all those Lord of the Rings fantasies come to life. Your first glimpse is likely to leave you with butterflies in your belly. 9. Rainbow Mountains, China. Rainbow Mountains of Zhangye National Geological Park, considered to be as stunning as the Grand Canyon, and one of the most beautiful places in all of China. Mountains present dramatic colors of maroon, magenta, yellows and greens due to trace minerals within the sandstone. 10. Machu Picchu, Peru. And finally there's the Great Machu Picchu, the so-called lost civilization of the Incas. Machu Picchu was built around the year 1450 and was occupied for almost 100 years before the Spanish conquest. This mesmerizing city was never discovered by the Spaniards and was literally forgotten until the early 20th century, meaning that most of its architectural wonders still remain intact. The hike up the hills is an adventure in itself, and this mysterious city looks most beautiful from the Inca Trail lookout point. Each of these places leave you speechless with their beauty, mystery and ingenuity, making you wonder just how many secrets this beautiful planet still has in store for us. Exploring the most beautiful places in the world is a time-consuming affair, for there are so many destinations that could make your list. But each experience is sure to be incredible, fascinating and extremely rewarding. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel.